One paragraph for day. There was a blue garden aleatory universe to be present in the line of eyes. I did biggest jump of happiness infinity. They did lightning of grow up above thunder in the sun. In the peace of serenity, there calm forever. To the lastest corner to remember in the present moment. The water should be in the manantial. Crystal go away is around it would make circumference bring jumping the rock and rock answer. When you born and when you come from waterfall clean and straight. If you lie with us very moment with it humidity cross over grow up deep sigh to becomes in you found of a reason of peace. Soft and slowly movement about yourself, about other self. Love and arms to be keen about yourself in about loving, fascinating is what's wending all about you. Your passion, your words, hot to sound, hardness, and hard melody of peace. In this life or in other time, it's time to be lightning of souls of true thunder eternity. In lightning forever in break of a star to bring to other last way positive incomes. There say in silence of center out all universe space of clothing of a light into sky resolution figure immensity. Turn on the passion of love about yourself. Take on with yourself the fire of heart, of hot, effervescence of color bright, in see microscopic light of space blue vision of tall about fusion. If you have all the faithful to move mountain, if you not have love, never you be in your sentimental to be in ocean of flying. Just step by step walking become to see. There was crossing in the positive quality of wind of crossing. Your life to give your present to overcomes of arrive and live. I saw your fields of nutritional of body, to beauty of yourself. How I saw your eyes and your life. I find your vision like the sky, with your glad and feeling well. What I can ask about you? New divine horoscope love, there was deep in the ocean dreamings. There's a spiritual life, how they do in the night. To be more deep in all about new moon. In this night there are spiritual figure I can say to do not to work feel environmental. One upon a time there was a good or not suspicious of new divine in your soul. Your life want to illuminate, of your want to take care. In the day tomorrow be lightning when has a good morning. I ask you, sun and sun, when it born your consideration more happy. There was a life so content, peace, and quiet. In the person who we want to know about our life, present, and future, there are in hers Columbus always present. With healthy, with be ourselves with quality and virtuosity of celebration, we will do it as all as time in your life we call experience. There was a long way of conductivity on the planet Earth we know, the Garden of Edens, where I can, where and you we share of the pleasure more than butter of the sky accounting. Dreaming waiting desire, maintenance of promise, declare love during all the eternity. When we found it, the is go away above Father to find love of sky, we fall in yours this night. The moon white in all beauty of benediction, to take care my soul, my life, reflecting about the night who walk in light, to find someone how I can search, how when you arrive in the sight of me and the service when all star can turn off the light. In the majestuosity of electricity of the north of the south, there make the dreaming of soul as cleaning nutritional tree earth in the be true or will it want. With faithful and I ask you say one more time, Goddess, we illuminate in your infinity dimension. In all in ounce on news time afternoon remain son of glory. In every day we found the cross in front of the situation of prove your life to know who we are. Miracles of wellness in the way of too much way of where when arrive to desire of thinking in the reflecting. Love in the heart dreaming in two times, to the light in the shadow of light. All as of the activity, I will found the answers. All we found the sight of close of eyes, quietly to thinking in the silence on musicalization, the warrant of meditation. The voice of sky in the angel waiting, the new divine misericordia, natural science, when we fall of desire, we will be on there, our faithful to protect, to save your life in the light of bliss. In newspaper, I write the timeline, all this the proof, the sensation feel white colored. Where we answer the way of morning noons. What happened with there and there who want to look the line of my new morning in timeline, the dreaming illusion, the new day has come in the days old paper of Egypt. I take care about deeply autumns. How we are in the world, how we are your emotion in yourself about grow up of manantial of water of eternal of life on the conscious who go to find someone to remember in conscious who arrive airport to gate destiny where arrive the light in the winds to be in company sells ship about the day's survival to be in the day of have more respiration. New of glory divine of happiness, sweet and to take care about ourselves. In my body knowledge, in sun of shine, in the most high mountain there's song of voice of it don't know we try crossing thinking nutritional of trio summer and autumn. In the green property of color and intense of will remember of peace in soul survive flighting and company and right friends your journey of equality of success of hot of sun and stars you will be so can take me home in the patience of morning in the will of joins I may I join up my healthy when I can will be so again, when I will be, I can remember you. I feel you so far, and so shadow I can awareness in the world's territory. We are can arrive a forget them when you we can lose of count of present. Reward essential, novelty I can find my song synthesis of found you and listen. In planet Earth, I can go with the third and maybe the third part of knowledge about the people in the crowd, or to be necessary help about poor and rich reserve of reset. There are small things in far away when the roof of light is say a clamor of to be something, to take my hand and a ready design, to grow up, to stand up in the humanity right when we ask of this finish them. The wisdom of the wind was the lone sleeping in the Camelot green. You can be with myself in every moment, in the walking in of time, moral times, to life in every present moment, sentimental heart, memorial friends, owners of senior of benediction, of myself memories, in union and abundance. The knowledge to be with the preservation of difficult defender present of attack as one man progression reality in the world designed to understood. One woman fragility and kindness thinking their large award in the silent. There want to fighting in myself to be lost in the sky of finish of figure we want most take care about what we have in tune. Reason in the straight weight of what happens in the kingdom of God arrive. One day we must respect my arrived voice of camera content discontent for writing in the self of metaphor meteorims of the history testimony fantasy when dreaming my son research camera son and wait to find to the truth in the life of reason of my life. Men small heart nobility to who one must be in yourself, night Tristan, a crossing worthy desire of navigator direction of leaders, ships orientation consultant of friendships on protect consider my consulate of the world. In the angel of sky want to download to purchase of the fighting they want to the names of love in the simplicity we saw. How the man uncle want to make love so in consideration in the high voltage of learning in world the past. There are 16 days and the night longest to remember. In the 1,000 history there can distribute how is own of love about days of crossing, how in the novelty sound mystic and vegetable of fruit I can protect my spirit. When you live in the life way of the Father to me, my love will be you in your will be in the most successful of I will have to make to remember to you. I will be you in you conciliate my arms, flight of wings. The heaven we can research, or finally we can open. The Senior of waiting in high light benediction should now prove your love. The faithful about our expression in the dignity of reserve remember about the paradise in earth. Rich man, the water crystal gem, place fascinious of picture, we can reflect the cool of moment to be our son during accounting of difficult to this reality. I can present in the moment my nervous, in the highness of Prince of I look like the beautiful day one conquest paradise. On his of matrimonial rendition, you our son, all about life, discovering my love in the eternity. You always me see you. My dreaming can spoke about figure. I can desire to find my place. Say about my eternity texture finally of the sweet elaborate or moral oasis of bring this night the sunshine light to be forever. In the answers reflecting the presence of the sun, remember in the elevation of earth, forget who we are. Here with you in my dreaming in all the time. The decade of patient thinking to be renovate myself. I can do impossible to prove I can help you to where anybody can arrive in your heart and break heart. Children of sweet kindness, you can hurt me in my flowers of rose of wending to be company, waterfall, Mamma of Colossus, Trinity of darkness, you have come in the world to be found. In the temple of a round old place in the sea ocean, neath movement of water there comes in there is being begin of our foot to step in the morning. Thoughting clothing in the soul of clean to do, we feel innovation of water conquest paradise. To be necessary research in the remember how I can think level however. You will be in so special one I can see recovery of my remember it you do not see when you overcome to me so I in time quietly. In other time the dozen thinking someone times worry and flightness of so happy. Enter of happiness to know all about you. Of children, Juventus, maturity, and uncle. To find someone you tell me when you come back in this morning, thinking flower symphony of the sun party of dreaming with Aurora. Of afternoon world circumstance having vibrational with conscious resurrection and worldwide wept when the word they make around about a step of Virgilio, or when night of their make oration of make and remake. Thinking and celebration of knowledge with talent in opera of gardens, we can conduct them with straight and honor fruit and God of Alamo, kindness of operation fascinius of to be in light assembler. In there comes the time be time of generation, the generation of generation is uh, I and you we learn one part of life, a form of destiny, comprehension, remember I find some time. In a light of form, colors, and sensorials, therein comes of afternoon magic. All of my corner soul in the faithful, compared to all finished monumental sky celestial, where we go to the bed and sleeping, world and the has passed time. There was in down of defensive, where the life take care of the surprise. What is the surprise of the world? Where is I gone on my straight and honor? That's the stronger life. There was a moment, there was a lightning, and rescued me for all the life. When be you be, I don't know about the humanity person of a long time best friend. You understood in someone what currency about damage in your language in your world animals about protector. How I can explain? I cannot understood. I'm the magic for the you and me. I feel some legal in the not legal can explain conscious your participation in our life in is happiness. What is love? What is Valentine? A right to the sky. In the defender, there's who the suffering save. What we need in the opportunity of time. Thanksgiving for of part of my life and ourselves. We love in the memories about all who pass in the life crossing away for the eternity. We love in the memory of arrive as thank you, can I? There are crossing away as thousands of night. There are epic unrelated men and women who look the fallen love for the successful, passionate or conquest of life. One love can take over other love street. Mother plant recovery spin the life of the world certainly time o'clock. There is a social watch in the time you, me, and we take our existence, the angel of planet to be ourselves, good in ourselves. There was a finish all about the name in the world, the thinking, the proof, the technique of aligning. There is figure of the mountain in the biggest dimension about space. Let's go in time memories. Right in the website immortal who similar forever in time about the past memorial. Why who speak the world guy in the perfect harmony, who you are today, tomorrow you will be see, we are you, where is your life and safe. Where where you will find to you woman of longest dreaming in the time o'clock above the eternity, the princess of principal opera, who see the aurora boreal in the heaven sky, artistic clothing of many colors, to reflecting of the concord in the sinking in the where the ideal of dreaming to take time. There will be reborn in a relationship of producing about myself, seem and wonder man in all about me. Gets up in my science of true we earn the of deeply so in my mind. How I can explain loss of recovery or successful about meditation and moment. How do you to be and not to be love be down look you're not of a justice man and part of you. You can achieve many things if you can take care your mind in timeline. But you never forget about your dream size. In the way in my life we found many things good time to be honored about your life. Open your heart to have a second name. Love and dimension the love who we may reason in your life for you. We will find our life beautiful, wonderful, like the golden and generic, and the life we take plans for your house and at home, for your family and protection. I believe to you in men who gave to me the love of be Savior. I will look like the star to you will find. Sometime in your belief, I so glad you defender in the acclamation of people in the country. The reference all the roads so quietly, all the kindness of love of ties. There be some animate drawn in the painting who covered your moment in patience. Research is remember to find the light of some time. I can remember long time dreaming so days I want to get up in the history who want to walk with you the epic who will we were camping in the light spiritual sunshine in the moment, so to me appropriate in the dreaming. Wall of take the picture garden, who make you the dignity of the country construction of my life some ever engineering who may status in yourself thanks. For the master of the love, my teacher of class, made responsible for the solemnity, made time in travel in the world, in the reason of peace. The construction in the history is past time years ago. They show you about acting celebrity. Discovery Channel about the generation in all age of era. The right to you their thinking where we live, how we you make reality in dreams to top in the mind in the excellent professional accounting be free in era thinking when we finish with these hands of the future of the hours earth in our life in era close of the door of my present how we finish my life in earth company in the afternoon immortal in the current for lastest, the sinking of life has just do it about one man in the long play has come the prate of the affectuosity vision of small reality, who go out like the night of front of palace. Celestial with many ladies can say us about dreaming in the life to go out today forever. Who worry and look like the house property. Guess up senior tomorrow will be come to take senior libido in others time. My presentiment of spider web social wide intake more longest my impression of we ask to each other what we can do it. One opposite time, where the elevation of moment of mountain can arise to top of the world. There is the montage, there can otherwise where we arrive to way they comes of promised land. In the elixir of wildness, in the chair moment last past, tense time remember. There is a light of grandfather oldest how we get in the humanity foundation of the reality in these days, like speakers and writers, just do it, they take the flight, they gets ordered at home. The questions about searching of the research of present moment, humanity solution and of past and mediate situation of future. We travel in time, portal in time machine, in right inconscious of the black inconscious to try define peace in the humanity. When the kind kingdoms has find the good and will life designer bad and wellness in this we will be fine power of mind, battle of moon, of sky and planet Earth. They can travel to the universe, find someone to vision ionic synthetism like musicalization partiture of the world transmission, special of the gestions of patriot of happy days in the light ourselves. The velocity of the Virgilio, night as morning, too far away, mountain and timeline. Panoramic never escape about my presentiment. I can see her and transformational, has to the close behind the plural, do the life when we say destruction and immediately reconstruction the world we generation. About cave and holy Bible then can you take medially and symphonica, camerata multipolar. When the right and the right line, the Prometheus of high resolution about the love we can look my ceremony who you will become I me and I look like you want me or not. I gets up in you, awareness so safe and ask the question of your you will be fine to teach me and give me a kiss. Populosity of culture meeting to celebrate traditional appreciation, immortal legendary, the history channel. Remember the populous imperial colonial of antiquity of legends of the natural allegory can be singer of Caesar. In go away to the independence of culture social. The art and culture can be the vivencial of prime ministry of president in reflecting populous suffering of food animals in the heart of unit humble on humility when we call the civilization interculture on the world globalization in will be happy of nation and towns on constructing the people best society in then can do the maritime age of the bestsellers. The jungle protects the splendor of the vine. Syntonia partitor who harmony natural find the searching or research who we need in the abundance of deep on my remember national dancing mystic of my part about the universal connection of traditional sense in the country immortal. The new moon, wonderful dark sunset night it will be a beautiful of with the love moon of light illuminate the days of working together in my mind and miracles or will be the center of the earth. Divinize you will the wonder can look natural night awakeness of the planet air a distant to look the moon of the heart on the thinking mind of remember of a passionate writing who we may love don't worry about the world about turn off the light and find someone walking with you circulate like a poem as happiness like the poems on pain simplicity we do just do it but I do it and I like my justice time and we be necessary respect each other. One word formation about the law and natural divine of humanity. Please do you in the good thing I love moral and ethics construction of man who will the society love and sometimes mental searching constant how we can record my friend and I have more than 1,000 of happiness in the angry. In the evolution of era, we learn many things about each of the other when we fall sky on the planet Earth. More motivation in the involves human to fallen of words opera in mission. Do not get out your possibility in ice dark in your way in of helplessness, integrity of man to do it happiness of the world complete we don't know how are my present of the long line successfully thinking how may abundance reflecting in life in the abundance reflecting the life one was before now and then flower in on earth to born in earth of benediction in the history long one was remastered in the day and to the day to remember in the morning will be across the town in interactional foundation of organization of strength of dimensional culture. The notes who compose the life of will sentimental be flower in the middle and music to take out of the where have in self to look in the space outside for when I have inside my life compose a sound camera what positive be passions who remain remembers inside picture don't get away thinking the comprehension about the life there was a symphony who was listening speak about your so far to you. Everything in the moment was fascinating to singer their take in his tension in the opera. The liberty soft to show you to live with him in the heart gone we made in Jehovah or our God. There is your life of emotion of the flower inside you do not know you will come and go I will sure or sentimental of your feels the silence in your life in this morning I gets up in the future action and connection in conscious of soul we are born action in the emotional to our heart in hell underworld of morning of the kinds for the lover history. There is could be some learning to motivate of the silence of this day. I can be there where the thinking along with you where is remastered. Negative thinking and with our life in world I to be disappear of social life of voice or live in the enter of the life in the private in the emotions this motivate answer this we can do it to see the owner share of the thinking universal human right I will be we us stay and may immensity dignity who I love your arms, elbows of friends show unity count arrive the self of friends broadening our dignity to God eternal power to good in our not pain of war who arrive in the night to truth set us under benediction. There is come walking away in the men of who born in the street antiquity on the undulation memories remember of the song for populosity. I'm depends for our to be more unity and live in the era who we live and the owner thinking human. I can see down the Eucharistic spirit of birth, safety, what is guide in or walking in or the unseen moon. What are we are like in dawn, tomorrow is good, necessary like light of the eternity. Who is motivated about thinking can tell at home in your mind something where was reflecting nutritional of life, spirit grow in the to be dialogue of body, knowledge show the soul meditation of possibility environmental appropriate at home, I place one on live opera somewhere. When the thank of the past on the thousand years of body will anchor by love, I not have finally I finish remain your body. I be in eternal life on one of your show as the middle of your son, Jesus Christ. You sell me until those 2000 years in the earth. Congratulations, the misericordia, dignity, in the name of moment of will be space in the time. Congratulations, the brother and white me to take care. I just do it to do not damage in the thinking what you say and sell. The sensation of presentiment to take for intuition circumference do it night circuits intention of this full soul of feel contact unconscious in the middle of deeply time of passionate symphony about we live the truth set us under rendition. There is we come a passionate account in the point of core heart in the humanity. You know us. It is darkness of a fusion of God of water of calm. The look like in the time of silent thunder of lightning to the far, far away and bright unconscious or heart brighten or wall a love who we all we can. Directional of way of the street, the wall found of the what is I held loud and voice I can hide light higher. My worlds change the temple of shine, bright configuration mechanism there make it substantive of complement during process word of made at the wind vibrational of the old times. Immemorial of God, there make butterfly tree or gloriously of complement strongest lies some hypersensible, for here in this place in you have echo of the city in the country we have alive. The essential what we know the silence in abundance dark contrast and nitty splendor. When we make a fusion the color picture stay a moment like the partner in our Sembradío opera famous. On creativity, there is are four wall wind like paper of autumn. There is fall in place in my mind, in my hand, in I live of words on listening consideration. In the world of all star wolf shark, and there have come to be panels of jungle in the try to feel me in the meat of fruits of tree like apple like has in time while will find found with the voice of arrive and highness. My word change in temple annually lamps. Configuration mechanism there is go is of substance of knowledge of process made air of wind and survival in the time memorial just do it with air butterfly three fourths and straight sound hypersensible who want do it in echo of the town in the country where I live. Ourselves, who made see a silence immediately dark, black and white, and nitidity of splendor, who is offuscation of color, picture, shadow, and flame, space famous, all out creativity. There are four walk survey of air in the paper autumn there fall of rain of peace. Level multi levels there arrive a point out about a sailboat of the world of the air quality consideration of the world star and wolf shark and bee colonial of tree feel you body smell fruit and apple of life and you have nutritional sylvester of love the hair made noise and sound melody there stay outside when the same home tensions intense intendance of the equality past form no forget what happened a lot means who past to be remembers the win what successful can return what all the lawyer make attack and defense special cinema of the can morning necessary who made place and justice, universal sentiment and reason. The reason were in the river wall throw in the monetary multiverse identify of the ocean of flyness. Say airport in gate and be savior of mega tendence, allow civilization with change in vestment of simplicity were a lot of rules. Way of celebrations. Every night of passion, of fragmentation, way of celebration, and touch the earth of a force of nature, rain, air, tempest, Columbus with arm in the tree in the Camelot hall, finish of language, composed designs of glossary of semantic, capture his knowledge through who made combination of thinking what illustrates sapience of shall or shadow of happiness. Book ancient uncle of sapience you have in vacuity this more natural in glass of water all them made out in life is without movement. The morning in the time live today. Here one kiss me, bring me his arm and kiss. All about I want to be happy, to go out without on the world hungry or finish line. Why in thinking on compromise there is all made construction on our earth and elms. Today I search find, tomorrow I know you. Procure arrive in timeline on man on mine, where we were when arrive every moment, arrive be happy in selective in the each victory in this life and know of acceptance and fall. On sweet when where we difference go out the world. We stay there why desire. Stay in where stay. God bless you in this moment about your be good. Earth, fire, water, air to be has element of nature in the law of sponge of in the heart of reason to be in essential. Listen to your heart, my friend. Why is the morning could be afternoon? Feel the remember what's being you. Welcome who arrive the say about around you, who search in silence on minority conscience relationship what is in you. Remember what is love symphony frequency of your receptions of world sentimental feeling we you arrive and live. Straight your heart and life in peace, in synonyms of contact about tones and orations, occasions. Minimalism in your strong and maximalist your opening with your reaction of birth. Learn in silence and you are not get it for a lot noisy. The solemnity you will learn with you are not find in the business name. Change your attitude and others' noise vibration will be around with you. Beginning in the day with the consecution of who arrive in the meaning of mind and you get and you can evaluate in the end of journey. In the morning until the future with I don't know have what is the day who will come where I have got a heart, I have got a sentimental where I have got love and I have got affection. You understand of part of your essential may it. The one giant part of wit have a got of my wonderful heart. How I haven't got my love to be or not to be, the significant of my yes. I have got a thinking with my invincible, you can feel it. Search in the infinitely what I have got in you more than all space and time. Each one have got it, we can get it in the necessary respect each one. Goddess, I will be, we can will be in self in my simplicity. You have my permission to be in smaller when you will be a day to be in biggest. Research and answers. Do in fallen of one of middle of break in sky what you can show your friends. There are agreement for the eternity. The existence of part incomprehension in the human parts we don't know. Something in the mystery forever you will be fine. Thank you, God, to share my time with you. When the walkness of others not be easy and difficult, is you can arrive in the sense to be someone in the present on my friends. Listen the melody of the song, discover the wake up of sadness. Something well you will be find in each synthesis of love or way up. In the middle of music we alliance the sentimental time of means with calm in the serenity is be secure when we can see in kindness of powerful of God. Birds and singing sound of life, of nature, is changing. Understand your functions in beginning of universe, Big Bang. To the new morning you have got the peace, the happiness and glad. The infinity descriptions when you have got your first step, when you have got everybody each one, when you have got the learning of Savior of days in your action. Today I remember your mind, your ancients uncle you have got want. In your heart is there a voice of 1,000 of man and woman may you participate in your life. Someday can you reward in your devolution congratulation make thanks you who you want to see you again. Reinforce your stomach, heart, attitudes, courage. Valentine Day. In the morning you will be new day who is beginning in or not be the ending. Day of wood, of tree, of jungle, disgusting slave, may you free the soul to be. The calm made melody of serenity, of journey of equality, price and infinitive sentimental flowers is all your soul. Manifestation of spirits, school in your life, inter, inter, internal and yourself to analyze in the situation who may be good and about around you, confront in from who is justice or not, where is finished don't know them. All about you want to have knowledge, to be true, finally understand who welcome in way a God is the way of eternal to go them. God just do it, providence your heart, beef your body in day of life your love. The words are someone life eternal in your comprehension. Your will be line to state in country. Gets up in the heaven to go. God bless you. May your loving you in your words. May cure your spirit. May cure your words. May cure your transformation in this life. Put away you are. Is dignity your life in front of you? Is dignity your life about the relationship about you, him? Well done, your spirits, sign spirits to make forever in your will be spiritual life. Show you're successful in your our life to go them and make construction who made loving you in your hardness. Go to the bed sleeping in my sweet in the night sleep well. In the morning you can prove my life in your to be the morning until aurora boreal celestial. In the Derek wave of the thing of way your dignity conscience in front yourself. My life is my dreaming is during of life. I lie to you to yourself. Your sapphire of shine on my remember. There are stars illuminate all a somber of you. Look your life panoramic if your maybe is other time can be different. Put the words in order in the difference of flexibility in the life with dignity. You need being from with prudence and be savior days. In the yes or not you will be fine. The quality of reflection should look in your step be adequate to give more justification. You are anything because you are anything you tell you are. Big is who fight every day. God is with him who position in first place to last place of honey. Every day there are something to learn. It depends how you are alive to make your pleasure of form style. The figure different teach more things. You grow up yourself is what you have in you. Put your nutritional body give some food every day. You could be make congratulations to the heaven. You well done for your humanity. Angel who we are to be essential thinking. Responsible who we are, you will be find peace, serenity, calm to dominate our strongest self more than other cross away. Listen and meditate how is your self make direction to the heaven. Symphony of happiness of infinity celestial. Strong in your way who you go in front of you animate. The good is a new thing. Hard to look someone is far far away who is waiting for you. It will come the good things to know to do the bad things. You can change your optical glasses. In the thing be you be safe. Your brothers in Christian of God is my Father Celestial. The battle of heaven and earth is considered who you spend your sword in heaven our God to sanctificate the earth to your brothers in Christ of the evolution of power of Father of Celestial. Each word be word each world be a world and my universe is brilliance. The relations of relation born a song. The anything is silence in anything is the temple of essentials. Read the thing, but do not stay ill. Everybody let's go on the head and help someone. 5 minutes of happiness will be in time was about 5 minutes to pass down. You can cross down the stair, go off on 1,000 ways. Pause and start. Love is pause and start. The ethic. The action of could tell to show your life proposal in middle of sapiens or something is changing. The study in the tools is someone to desire you will be see the fruit. It'll be easy if you have volunteered to be to arc of tridentium. The limit of mind is very psychological to make knowledge what you can separate. Sometimes you need to do alone, and other way you need partner will be to you. To go outside from to do history about the humanity, space and time. There are dimensions different like another world. A lot of time dedicated on thing in one side and another thing is time twice. In time you wait in person is different wait in you. The time of your thinking is lead action during the space in each person. In your person, there is success, all the happiness. In your success is the emotion. In your success is the love, purest, of most biggest of all the heaven. Thinking, live the moment, interpretate what going on. In true on hours to do day, man, woman of capacity of made from in the reality of life find our solution. The first pass acceptance of rules know us, they surprise to go more far away. About the half echo in the know or sepulchre of universe or the welcome to don't know alone we be with someone in a street. The values in all the universe, the all exists in the infinitive, is considered important to the Creator, often the important for you. Be thanksgiving to the pollution, the thanks you to your friends with all the love they love you. The relation of successful may remember on there could be situation in moment good alive in the obfuscation scary melody about when that calm to the heart in the ocean of flight we lose the reason the time of your hands be carefully of nature in the spirit more be about is take care in the world is be all a lot of invention. If you may around engineering, someday you will be like them. The love is like dreaming divine of louding, like paradise we can may enjoy with the man and woman just forever. Thank you, friendship. Thank for know each other. Thank for appreciate. Thank for the present. You are the light, the well done for me and for the others. God bless you in the benediction of eternal glory. May thanks in your house. You're allowed receiving for me for be here today with us and forever. Reflection of relationships. Part 3. Would you want to collaborate with the others? Put in your uncle older to show in lands. Not about could be about us, your relationship. No hurt. Be prudent because you can make one case. Tell me in love your solution. God bless you to do good thing to the others. You can grow up more them. Until the pass the ocean in high altitude, it could be light of the flowers can careless for you. The Father eternal in deep in all circumference inside of and outside, don't careless for forever. If you need, I will be in the doors of reflection and meditation. Pray. I find in the heaven gets up in afternoon in a different immensity to understanding all about you made in love, all about made sense in the relations of thinking celestial. When the relation exists in the ocean of flight, I will remember who fly in your mind, who when going be in the part of the old moon, what it be hewn in the middle water, white flower and zenith of green village, jungle is take tomorrow. Make up your palm of present calm. Awakeness of sentimentals who you don't know. There are oceans of sun who reflecting the palm of elation up how much it cost the price who know melodies about cloud in the mountain you can touch it of the symphony in the sky about the each thing want to search in the bed cast will you do it can be more than the feel of far away. I glass you with my hand, your destiny in the afternoon of poem of the sign. Life you close in your inside who don't forget you. There is a world of the universe wonderful eye of joy. All is nature of make around half a life. When you listen what going on in your mind, discover in all time what happened about the man unconscious do a pleasure of this dimension of what in melody fascinates of the world about the man who listen passionate in the way of how long it take going in the street world in silence about our conscious during the wake up each day in this moment you be alive your life transmission on voice who reflecting in this day about us friends for relationship in the person is working context about good kind of just do it in the main beginning of creational era. The situation of moment could one be waiting in time or to be appreciated in be a good person consideration to look with your friends and brothers who is in yourself in this time we remember a witness in the all street in the earth. I seen make sense in my soul, this impression of forget in the street to do they have a life song in your mouth. I feel melody sense in the night of evening to make up loving a passionate verse. Celestial angel carefully for soul to arrive have context in the dreaming of pretty of beauty and wonderful princess than my friend in the far. We say it's cool today. We do like a home firewall. Each part on the beauty wall in the heaven, careless in the palm, give my you respiration of hand jewel shine of your love me do alive my nutritional of some song of loving you the time you change your life around 30 three 360 grade of classroom to be fine square to do it reborn in the point of your second of plan in the collision crow of the desert some rain move the ocean of the world may around sometime hurry up other time space of star when the rabbit and the turtle want to run away they are playing like savior of ever could be like this to be it is a new moon to get up look your remembers who arrive